hard for me to believe, but I began my activities in the Democratic Party 4 years ago. And I remember I was asked by the leadership, Bob Halpin and others, if I'd consider running for freeholder. And I went before a steering committee at that time of age 26 and presented myself as a candidate, and I wasn't selected. I was disappointed, but I learned one thing. You are the party, you work within the party, when you follow the rules of a primary, and when the decision is made, you join together and you win together. So what did they do when I lost? They said, you are the chairman. It's going to be 3 chairmen of the fundraising committee. So I was appointed the chairman, a guy named Joe Zagari. I know a lot of us remember Joe. And a guy from Bridgeton named Tony Singenis. And I remember we sat in our house and we organized that first fundraiser. And I met a special lady, Nancy Singenis. I have to tell you in front of everyone, there's no person in this county, in the Democratic Party, that deserves our thanks more than the hard work, dedication, and years of experience that Nancy Singenis, our vice chairman. On behalf of all the former freeholders that you're honoring tonight, I just want to say a special thank you for doing that. It means a lot to put a unity of a party in the same room. And unity is what the word's about. You know, it's nice to honor the past, but it's more important to fight for the future. And that's what we have to do starting tonight. We have to fight for the future and the leadership in Cumberland County. I know all 4 candidates running. Nelson Thompson. Nelson, I'd say to you, you were one of the best students I ever had. My wife and I taught 52 years in the middle school system, 7,000 students, and I knew Nelson was a leader back then. And I'll tell you, Nelson, you're going to make and continue to be a great freeholder in the future of this county, and I'm glad you're running. Laura Van Enden. Now, my wife taught Laura in school, and when she found out that Lauren was running, she got so excited. She said, Ed, that was one of the most smartest, intelligent young ladies that I ever taught. She always got A's in all the tests and quiz, and now she's a lawyer. Now she's willing to commit to public service. As long as we get young people with those abilities and characteristics, this party will always be strong, and Lauren Van Enden deserves your vote to be the county clerk. Wade Chauvin. If you had a chance to meet and know Wade, he's a class individual, class family, and also a wonderful businessman. Wade, I told Wade the other day, his mom and dad moved into the county. I had a chance to get to know them, and they supported the Democratic Party from the first day they came into the county years and years ago. This party's fortunate. It brings labor, it brings different segments of the coalition together, and it brings business people. And we're very fortunate to have an outstanding business individual in this county in Wade Chauvin. Wade, we bring in people like Wade and Lauren. We bring in top enthusiastic young people in this party. I was thrilled when Jim Duncans, I was after him for 20 years to run when he finally ran, because he's just a great, great young man. And Lou Magazoo, I gotta tell you, I know Lou down here. And I think we all know Lou. And Lou has his way. But you know what? Lou cares about this party. He cares about you. He cares about making this the best county he can make it. He cares about bringing jobs into the county. He cares about going outside the county and creating relationships, not only in the state of New Jersey, but around the country. And you need that in order to move forward. You can't be isolated. You have to connect to the state and you have to connect to the country. And Lou does that. And Lou, I'm glad you're running again and we support you doing that. Thanks for 50 years. Thanks for just taking the time to remember and give honor to all of us that have served. But more importantly, when you leave tonight, think of one thing. It's important to fight for the future of this county and this state. Let's elect this entire team and let's elect the governor. Thank you.
That was very impressive. Terrific words from Ed Salmon, who was well-liked, well-known, well-respected. Nelson, you had to feel great. I mean, to hear your former teacher talk about you that way.
What an extraordinary, talented guy, and he was my coach in high school. What a great family man. He was a great mentor and a true friend and a strong leader in this party, so I'm very proud of him.
You had to be, and to have him really speak so genuinely and so glowingly about you, had to really, and you know, I know your wife was there. I mean, it had to be a real proud night.
I was very flattered. I'm really proud of Ed, and I think he's proud of this whole ticket, by the sounds of it.
And Wade, he had a long-term, very respectful relationship, mutual respect with your dad.
Yes, he did. Yes, for a long time, going back many years, my father was a supporter of Ed Salmon, and on a personal level, I have to tell you that Ed is just a fabulous individual, and for me, he's been a mentor, a real guide for entering public service.
I met Ed literally in 1972 when he was running for mayor, and a mutual friend of ours by the name of Bob Everland. I don't know if you knew Bob. Great guy, was a DJ years ago at WBZ. Bob recruited me to help work on the campaign, and that's how I met Ed. We've been friends ever since, and he's just a terrific guy. We had other really outstanding guests at the dinner, including our two state senators, Senator Jeff Van Drew and Senator Steve Sweeney. Senator Sweeney is actually the majority leader, and I suspect is going to be the next president of the state senate. So we were very honored and flattered to have these great leaders at our dinner. So next we're going to hear, and we're going to have them together in order, first Senator Jeff Van Drew, and then Majority Leader State Senator Steve Sweeney.
And it is because of the help of many of the folks in this room. So what I want to say very briefly is, it is about unity, and let me really cut to the chase, because everybody's saying it in very eloquent ways, in very powerful ways. But you know, nobody has disagreed at times, even with my own party. I don't always agree. Sometimes I have a different vision or a different viewpoint, but I damn well know one thing. I'm a Democrat, and I damn well know at the end of the day, I stick with my party, that we stick together, that we run in a primary, whoever wins the primary is the candidate, and then we support that candidate. And these are our candidates, and we support them. And we support Lou Magazoo as the chairman of the party, and we support every single one of the people who are here, and we'll continue to do it. And in November, and again, I can't say it more eloquently than Louis just said it, in November, because of all the good work that has been done by so many people in so many ways, so many times, in a county that has had enormous challenges, but it has had tremendous leadership, and it is due to the people in this room. Thank you, and God bless you.